Okay, but I can't turn around the whole time. Now, the crisis that we're facing right now, let's face it, it's the result of greed and irresponsibility. That's right. It stretched from Wall Street to Washington. And the truth is, it's going to take more than just a few days or even a few weeks to repair. Now, yesterday, the Federal Reserve Bank took another unprecedented step to cut rates together with nations around the world. Those nations will soon be gathering in Washington to deal with this crisis. The next president will have to manage this recovery. The question is, will that president be looking out for you? Will that president be looking out for banks? Will that president be looking out for CEOs? Or will that president be looking out for the workers, for the families of Dayton, Ohio? Senator McCain and I had a chance to talk about this the other night in Nashville. Some of you may have seen it. And in that debate, Senator McCain offered what he said was a new idea to help deal with the financial crisis, and that was to have the government, meaning taxpayers, meaning you, buy up bad mortgages in America. But the idea was not particularly new. The authority for the Secretary of the Treasury to buy and renegotiate bad mortgages is part of the financial rescue plan that we just passed. In fact, I proposed taking these steps myself several weeks ago because if it's done properly and limited in scope, such buybacks can be one tool to help innocent homeowners stay in their homes on terms they can afford. But, and this is an important but, I also said at the time that this should not be a vehicle to reward banks and lending institutions that recklessly wrote bad loans. It should not be a bailout for high-rolling real estate speculators who took those loans to make a quick buck. We have to act to fix our broken economy and restore the credit markets. But taxpayers shouldn't be asked to pick up the tab for the very folks who helped to create this crisis. Senator McCain's risky idea. On Tuesday, his campaign said he would ask the banks to absorb some of the costs of his plan by selling the bad mortgages to the government at a discount. Then by Wednesday morning, he changed his mind. He was proposing to bail out banks and lenders with taxpayer money, no questions asked. Senator McCain actually wants the government to pay the full face value of mortgages on the books, even though they're not worth that much anymore. So banks would take the loss, but taxpayers would take the loss. It's a plan that would guarantee that you, the American taxpayers, would lose by handing over $300 billion to underwrite the kind of greed and irresponsibility on Wall Street that got us into this mess.
Yes, sir.
It's not just that Senator McCain's bailout rewards irresponsible lenders. It's that his bailout would make it more likely that those lenders keep up their bad behavior. Now,